All right, I think we're good to get right into it. I don't foresee any more technical difficulties like me being late or anything else like that. So let me just actually get the gameplay on screen. And 3, 2, 1. Hey, there it is. Heck yeah. It has been an incredibly long time since I have done that. But hello everyone, welcome back to another live stream. Today we're playing Today we're playing Satisfactory because I needed a game that wasn't Marathon or Arc Raiders to play, and also just a game where I can kind of zone out and chill and talk to people. Um, I haven't done this in a very very long time. I know I already said that, but it is very good to be streaming again. More on why it's been so long since I've streamed or recorded anything later, but uh we're gonna get right into it. I'm not starting from fresh on Satisfactory. I've been playing this world, but I'm not too far into it where you don't know what's going on, but I will also explain here. Um I also now have two monitors, which is why I keep looking this way, is because my OBS is on here and my game is right over here. So I'll mostly be looking over here, but you'll just see me go over here just because OBS is over there, and that's where chat is all the way over here on this side, which I should actually move that. I have that ability. Yeah. Word. Now I don't have to look at it. That's fun. But anyway, I'm gonna load this world up. This world is called the Comeback because this was my like second attempt playing Satisfactory in total. Oh, it would help. Hold on. It would help if game volume, game volume, game volume. Where are you? Game volume. There is game volume. Okay. Actually, just okay. Great. So again, it's been a hot minute since I've done this, but this is the Satisfactory world that I've been playing on. I just got back into playing this yesterday. Um, I just redid a bunch of stuff. So let me take you through what's going on here. This is just the like basic map as far as my understanding of it goes. So if people enjoy watching this, I can attempt the other ones. Regardless of if people enjoy this or not, I will be attempting the other ones. So it's just a matter of whether you guys actually want to fucking see it. But the basic operation of things is that I've got iron here, and I've got iron here and over there as well that are just constantly mining stuff, right? That's why the big miners are there. And I've got another deposit somewhere up here. And way, 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 way back here is some copper. And if you hear meowing in this game, then that is the arachnophobia mode that I have enabled because I'm scared of spiders. So we've got, again, all of those miners going in this way. And so each mining thing, and I know this is probably like, to an experienced Satisfactory player, this is probably like the most like crackhead like factory setup I've got going on, but I assure you it works. But the ore goes through this storage container in case it gets like backed up in any way, shape, or form. As you can see, it's already full. And then it will go and be merged all into one line. And that one line will run and extend over here, where it will be distributed evenly amongst all of these smelters. And then the smelters will take it, melt it into iron, or iron ingots, and then those will be further reduced down into other stuff like plates and rods and screws, things of that nature. What the fuck are you? A bird? Oh, he's just a little guy. And so those will, you know, even further go through storage containers where they will each have their own like little section. In each section, the idea is just to be able to wrap it around and be able to grab whatever I may need off of these conveyor belts, right? To go through these assemblers, which will assemble them into parts that I need. And those parts will then go through and be assembled even further into, like, their final variants, which will be sent into the space elevator, which will complete space elevator tasks. So, to someone who has never played Satisfactory before, that was a lot of information, and you understood none of that. But this game is basically a resource gathering game where you are trying to automate crafting and, you know, resource, I don't want to say resource management. You're basically automating everything, and it's super fun, and it's something with my brain, it just clicks. It goes. You also might see the background. Hold on. I have to fucking try and fix that. I've been having trouble getting my green screen correct. And so far, like, at certain points it will seem correct, but at others, it won't. I don't know, fucking, I'm just gonna leave it. And if there's any issues or anything with, like, me speaking or the audio, just let me know right in chat. So, as far as what I was doing last on this world, I was trying to get power is what I was trying to do. I was trying to get coal power specifically. But it's been... A lot of my resources have been going into assembling. So I need to possibly shut off those assemblers for the time being. And... make some reinforced plates and shit. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. These are... I'm going to shut that off. And we're going to shut that off. So we're going to put phase 2 of the space elevator... I guess I should explain that too. To anyone that hasn't played Satisfactory, since I'm not starting a fresh world, and I do apologize for not starting a fresh world, I don't want to restart a third time. And this is the chillest game that I could come up with right now that I am playing, where I could actually talk about things in, like, the channel and future stuff, shit nobody cares about that I just want to, you know, talk about. So that is why we are playing this right now. We're all just banding together. We've all got to do this for the sake of my mental well-being. We have to band together, and we have to watch me play. We all collectively have to watch me play Satisfactory at this current moment in time. So that's what we're doing. I've shut those assemblers off, and now I'm just basically going to wait for these storage things to fill up. And in the meantime, I'm going to be maintaining the power of these. So all of my power right now is just biomass burners. All along here, just as many as it takes to get shit going. So that's why going to coal power is so important right now, is because this is a really inefficient method, and I would like something a bit more, like, where I don't have to watch it as much. Oh, and I was explaining, if to people that have never played Satisfactory before, after a certain point in the game, you get access to this giant thing. That thing right there. It is called the space elevator, and your objective is to basically put stuff together and make parts so that you can funnel it into the space elevator. The space elevator will launch it into space. So right now, we just completed phase 1, which is why this is technically a really good start. Is because now, we just completed phase 1, we just now are really starting phase 2. And all phase 2 is, you can see it in the top right, but you can also just go to the space elevator and press E. But all of this stuff is what we're trying to get. And when we get all of this stuff, we're gonna fucking load that shit and launch it into space. Right now, smart plating is the only thing that I've been making because it's easy. I have not yet gotten to versatile framework because I don't think I have it yet, nor do I have the automated wire. Um, but eventually, we will get there. And again, audio issues or anything, there's probably bound to be a lot. Just let me know. Um, so all that I'm going to be doing right now is maintaining stuff, and this is probably going to be a lot of me running around. So feel free to take a minute to relax. You know, go grab a snack, grab a drink. This is going to be a very, very chill time of me cutting down forests and exploiting resources and creating environmental damage. While I also simultaneously talk about where I've been and what I've been doing, and why I haven't streamed or uploaded anything for like 3-4 months. I don't even know. I don't even know how long it's been. It's been a while. And then I will obviously, if I got something to say about the game, I will say it. But okay, anyway, I'm getting into it now. So pretty much the last time I streamed, I think it was like, it was marathon stuff. It was either marathon or art creator stuff is the last thing that I really remember. And basically around there, I had every intention of doing like more streams. And oh man, I ran out of fucking fuel. But every intention of doing like more streams and whatnot until there was something like within my life that had to have me take like a little bit of a step back because I was doing this too much along with other things, right? So I had to take a step back from it and do it significantly less. So I was going to go down and do like one stream every week instead of just two like I had been doing because that worked out great. Even though I think I rarely even did 2 streams, but I really, really did want to. So yeah, but after that, and really taking a step back from it, basically everything in like my professional life, just went to shit basically. It was not good. I will tell you that much. And anyone out there, don't go into the food service industry unless you like really, really love it and you are prepared to work like 50 plus hours every single week. And that's on a fucking a good that's on a good day. Or a good week, I guess. I don't know. It just takes a ridiculous amount of time, right? To work in like so I work in a professional kitchen. That is what I do for a living. And so my professional career oh damn. But anyway, that's what I do. Like I cook. And pretty much I was working at this place that was just not up to they didn't have good practices going on, and because they didn't have good practices going on, it made life just harder in general to really do my job effectively. So then jobs changed, and it was around then where I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to be able to stream more. And then while that technically is, and that while that technically was and still is true, I haven't because it just took so many hours just to basically do it. And like none of this by any means is like an excuse or anything. I'm not trying to be like, oh shit, my life is so hard. I'm just half the reason I wanted to do this stream tonight, just kind of randomly, unexpectedly, was mostly just so I could, like, kind of reflect on what's happened the last couple months. The shit is finally calmed down now, where I actually have time to do stuff. But there was a period of time where I was working literally from sun up to sundown. And it was super not fun to really do. And that is why I disappeared, and that is why occasionally on like my social medias and shit, you'll see me being like, "Hey guys, I'm gonna stream tonight," and then I don't end up streaming because something always happens. Something almost happened today where I wasn't gonna be able to, but then I was like, "Nah, we're gonna fucking do it, and we're gonna have a chill time." A very chill time playing Satisfactory. I am very glad for it because I miss this. I miss streaming. I miss streaming and I miss editing videos and stuff like that. But I also do a lot of other stuff on the side. Like all the time, I'm over like writing like I do a lot of like writing of D&D campaigns and shit like that. Just on the side, and I wasn't even doing that during this time. Like I just wasn't doing anything, you know? Like that was all I had was my D&D game that I had. That was like the only thing that I really kept up with, and even then I wasn't writing it. I was just running a book. But anyway. So that's more or less where I've been for the past like 3-4 months. Again, I have no idea how accurate that number is, but waiting for something to go out. I wonder how our metal plates are doing. You also just see me just fucking randomly just jumping up and down, wandering the fields aimlessly. Because, I don't know. Fucking special. Let's go check the metal plates. But contrary to you know what I'm doing at the exact moment, I actually don't like talking about this kind of shit on stream or in any recording capacity because, quite frankly, no one gives a shit, and I doubt anybody right now actually gives a shit, which, you know, that's completely fair and understandable. If I were just a random person watching this, I wouldn't give a shit either. But, you know, it's important to me, I think, to just, like, kind of be truthful and kind of be honest and just reflect on things. Especially on something that I've done where I've really enjoyed it. I feel like it's good to just take a step back and be like, okay, this is what we were doing. Now, what are we actually doing now? Because I've been thinking about ways that I could get this thing kind of back on track. So, for the streams that we were doing, we were covering a lot of Arc Raiders. I say a lot of Arc Raiders. It was mostly Marathon when that came out because that was the game, right? That I was like really heavily playing. And I'm just gonna yap on for a little bit. I'm just gonna yap while actually I'm not just gonna yap. Why are screws taking this fucking long? We're gonna go figure this out. I might have to up screw production. I'm definitely gonna have to up screw production. Interesting. What is over here? What did I make you? You were just a fuck ton of iron ingots. Why? Oh, I'm missing. Hell yeah. Fuck. That means I gotta go all the way back over there. Okay, that's another one of my goals is to get the copper and stuff actually transferred over here. Okay, give me a second, and then I'll get back to yapping about the shit that really doesn't matter, that no one actually gives a fuck about. Give me a second. Let's see here. That's what I was doing. There was a second there where I was just like, what the fuck was I just doing? That's what I was trying to get. And I'm sorry if it seems like I'm so scatterbrained. I have not done this in a little bit, as I keep saying. Fuck, no way it wasn't reinforced plates. It is reinforced. That is... Go yoink reinforced plates from the reinforced plate factory. I guess I can't really use that joke. It doesn't really apply here. Yeah, we definitely need it. At this rate, we are at a snail's pace in terms of production. Because you have your stream saying you're playing Marathon. God damn it. Does the title also say that, hold on, I gotta fix that. Let's fucking do what we got go. Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I'm a professional, guys. I am a There we go. I hope. Yeah, there we go. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that, Dat Panda Boss. Shout out to, you know, you also being a Prime subscriber and also a 3-month subscriber. Damn. And also a moderator. Let me pause that so it doesn't take up as much bit rate. There we go. Anyway, we are... Yeah, this needs to hurry the fuck up. I'm actually... Oh, good. I can just take these. Exactly what I'm gonna do. And I need more cables. So you'll see what I'm talking about in terms of, like... You'll see what I'm talking about in terms of where I have the copper at, right? It is way, way, way the fuck over here, and the idea was to wait until I can get one of the later upgrades, which I think is a truck. I never utilized it in my last playthrough of this, so that's, like, what I was envisioning. I was just like, okay, I'll go and get the truck upgrade, go and, like, swing around, pick up the copper, bring it to, like, the actual factory. I'm not sure how I want to do it yet. I also hear those fucking cats, which is the arachnophobia mode, which is pretty awesome. As I really don't like the spiders in this game. Usually spiders in other games I can handle pretty well. Just not this one. They are low-key. Pause. Fuck. Ah, okay, yeah. I was like, I swear you make cables by having copper wires. There we go. Now I can start production on even more. And so, yeah, it's all the way over here in this little nook, and we gotta go all the way back. And I'm not sure, I don't think these maps are random either. I think they're just static placement. So that is why we are here. Yeah, Panda, have you played Satisfactory before? So we're gonna go and build this constructor so we can get screw production on lock. Yeah, Panda's saying, yep, I never finished, though. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. That's kind of why I want to play it now, is just to, really get it, really get it finished, I guess. Yeah, okay. So these just have no power. What was I... I've... It's like coming back to a game that I haven't played in so long, and I'm just like, damn, what the fuck was I thinking by placing all of these? I guess the world will never know. I will get power going, and it'll at least have a little bit of... Yeah, so this just doesn't have power, but it needs power. Pretty awesome. No, I placed that the wrong way. God damn it. I knew I was placing it the right way. Very interesting. I think I attached that to the wrong thing. I'm not sure how I had my power grid set up. I'm going to be really honest with you. The fuck are these connected to? Apparently like that is how they're connected. Which means... How are you connected? So I got some going to the right and some going to the left. Very awesome, me. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do... Hold on, let me cook. Do a splitter. Place that shit right here. We're gonna temporarily stop screw production. Alright? So we can then go and do a merger. Line that shit up. Right there. Have that rotate that way. Yep, looking good. Looking good. And voila! Screw production has been increased twofold. I just hope and pray that I can have enough power last me. Because I have a ton of biomass burners right now. And it is starting to be a pain in the ass trying to go and get as much biomass to really get them to, you know, have a normal amount of power. Or at least I think so. So with that, we should be getting a lot more screws coming in. Yeah, it's distributing nicely. Very nicely. So yeah, I see that, right? I see that right there. And the, like, monkey part of my brain just activates for some reason. I don't know. It's just so satisfying seeing how slow it was and now seeing how not slow it is. Hey. And this is the part of streaming that I really miss the most, is getting the fucking motherfucking AI bots in here. Yeah, Panda banned them. Kill these guys. I shall have them banned immediately. Ah. Thank you. Thank you. This is exactly what I pay you for. Let me get fucking OBS back up. Thank you. Thank you. You will be awarded by getting your daily ration, but only for today. Oh, sorry, you will get an extra ration on top of your daily ration. That is your reward. Anyway, this is very nice. I gotta go see if those. Yeah, Panda's saying 3 crumbs this time. Yep, 3 crumbs this time. A whole 3. Hey, keep up the good work. You might just get 4. Now, wouldn't that be something? So we got... I know, this is a lot of running around. Because... I'm not quite sure. I'm waiting on stuff to be made. That is all I'm waiting on. I'm just waiting on shit to be made. My green screen is wigging the fuck out. Hell yeah. That's what I like to... hear. I'm just waiting on stuff to be made. I should actually go get more cables, and I will keep yapping while I'm talking. So yeah, so I finally got the two monitor upgrade. It's really a downgrade because I went from having an ultra wide to now I have 2 very son of a bitch. That sounded like an important one. I might have to build another biomass burn. That is exactly what that sounds like. That sounds like me having to build another biomass burner. Me doing a whole lot of it. Boom. And what about this shit? Yeah. Okay, that is probably gonna have to take more fuel soon. I really need coal. Coal production would just be so nice, and then I'll have to redo the whole power grid. More than likely. Would refill these while I'm here. That one's still chomping away. I need the mines. Probably, I could honestly probably turn off the mines and save a little bit of fuel, but you know, it is what it is. Oh yeah, I was getting the cables, which I have to take this conveyor belt upwards or go around to even be able to get. So during my little break, I say little break, I've been thinking a lot about just pretty much just where I want to take this. You know, I've met some really cool people while doing this so far, while playing Marathon and Arc Raiders and whatnot. And I'm sure I will continue to play both of those games, no doubt. If the content is cool and the you know, the game is worth exploring, then I will play it. I don't really give a shit about okay, that sounds terrible. I do give a shit about if people watch it, right? But because obviously that's like the whole reason to like stream and make videos is that you want people to watch it, right? You want people to experience it and say, "Wow, that was pretty good," or just at least have a good time watching it, right? But like I don't care about like having everyone in the world. And what fucking this biome? That's what offline. But I don't care about like you know, having a ton of viewers. Like, yes, obviously that is like the thing that you're trying to strive for as like a content creator or whatnot, that you want people to watch your videos, you want people to experience your hard work. But, you know, I just kind of go to the games that I want to play, if I'm being perfectly honest, which I know is, you know, if you're really trying to optimize this and you're really trying to, like, that be your goal of, like, having tons and tons of viewers and tons of subscribers and really want to make this, like, your job, you kind of have to go where the trends are a little bit. I don't want to do that. That sounds really lame. And I, for one, just kind of enjoy doing this as more of a hobby type thing anyway. Not saying it wouldn't be really cool to do this, like, as a professional full-time job. Like, I really envy the people that really do this professionally. And it would be super cool to, like, at least just get that opportunity. But that's not my goal. My goal is to make good shit for people to watch and to have a good time and just have a relaxing experience, you know? So, all that being said is that I'm probably going to switch up the games that I'm playing. Because Arc Raiders right now, not getting any updates until October is kind of a big yikes. That, and it's just kind of become the same thing. A little bit of the same thing with Marathon. Marathon right now is in a very weird spot where they're doing a lot of things that I don't necessarily agree that is, like, helping it at the current moment. They are right now. Marathon is trying an experimental, like, PvE only mode that is in one of the high-end maps, Cryo Archive, right? And that map is supposed to be like raid mechanics. I didn't need to go over. Actually, no, I didn't need to go over here. But that map is like raid mechanics level, like Destiny 2 raid mechanics level of, like, map. It is a very difficult map, right? Now, granted, it still has all of the mechanics. It's just it's a PvE only map, which in my firm opinion and belief, I do not believe Marathon needs a PvE only mode. I just don't. I think it's cool that we have a mode where we can just unwind and relax, but I want that. I feel like we already kind of got that type of mode through other modes. Because essentially what you're just doing at that point is just turning Marathon into Destiny. And if that's the case, then why aren't we just getting more fucking Destiny? Oh, Destiny. Fuck, that I forgot. That was a huge thing that I really... I think it was around that time I think I made a post or something being like, oh, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna stream Destiny to see its final moments out. And I couldn't do it. I'll be honest with you, I just couldn't fucking do it. I did not have the heart to do it. I was gonna record it instead. Did not have the heart to record it. I recorded a little bit of a thing before that final update went live. And I was just, dude, I was sad. I was so sad about that game because I've put countless hours into Destiny 2. Fucking countless. Just for it to be treated the way that it's been treated, and it's not been particularly fun of an experience to go through that. But now that we're kind of over it, and it's like, okay, this is the reality of it. Like, nothing else is coming. You know, nothing else Destiny related is probably coming for a very, very long time. That's something I want to do. I want to make a whole series on Destiny, or like I at least want to do a series of live streams playing Destiny, and then maybe doing some edited videos on that. I got real bad, like, ADHD brain right now, where I'm just fucking rambling about anything that pops into my head. Rotors. Yeah, I'm still just waiting on... I need to get more assemblers. I need to refit these two to be steel plates and the other two to be rotors. That's what I need. But then I'm going to have to increase screw production probably again. What to do, what to do. Otherwise, we're going to be waiting here forever. So I guess I'll do that real quick. But anyway. But anyway, yeah, I want to change up the games that I'm playing. um, because right now my whole YouTube channel right now, it's, I guess, niche is extraction shooters, and I do not want that to be the niche that I am trying to go for. That's just kind of how it ended up, because right now the thing that I was playing the most was extraction shooters. Um, but I do not want that to be the thing that I cover like all the time. And trust me, I tried. Like there was a period of time where I was covering every marathon update, or I was trying to make like some form of edited content of the marathon update. I was going through every Arc Raiders update, and I'm not saying that those things won't still continue. Like I will still more than likely continue doing some of those things if I find it fun. Um, but I don't want to be that guy. And I think that is kind of bringing me to like my ultimate point, right? My ultimate point is I do not know where in particular I want to take this I don't know where in particular I want to take this streaming. I don't know where in particular I want to take the YouTube channel. I don't know what kind of channel it's supposed to be. But I mean, I have some ideas, right? But those ideas, I don't know if they're going to necessarily translate into like something new out there in the gaming sphere or not. But it essentially boils down to, and this is a real shocker to everybody, I like playing games, right? So because I like playing games, I want to experience a wide breadth of games. I guess that's how that term is used. And I can't do that if I'm just constantly playing like 2 games all the time, right? And I know this is not a revolutionary concept of playing different fucking games, but I just feel like that's just what my channel has become. My channel has become a niche, and I don't want it to become a niche, right? I want to play what I want to play and make what I want to make. And I think that's also another thing that I've learned is when I was doing this originally, I was spending way too much time editing stuff. Like, I could bust out some edited videos, but it was, A, I didn't have a good schedule of doing so. B, I just was doing way too much. Like, I was making every live stream that I did some form of edited content, which you can get certain clips and certain things from each, like, stream. But I don't think making everyone an edited video is necessarily a good idea, because you get, well, A, you just get burnt out super quickly. B, it just becomes such a pace where, like, I would stream on Tuesdays, and then I would not do shit on Wednesday, and then I would try to do my editing on Thursdays, right? So that way, by the time the next stream rolled around, I would have at least a video up in some capacity. And that resulted in a lot fewer videos getting posted because of what I was trying to do. There's still more more videos posted if I was not doing that, you know? Like, or I guess, what am I trying to say? God damn it. And this is exactly why I want to get coal power, so I have to stop dealing with this shit. I guess what I was trying to say is that if I was not doing that, right, there would be fewer videos uploaded. But I would be happy with, I guess, the quality of those videos. I'm not necessarily happy with a lot of the quality of these other videos that I've made. Like, there are definitely some that shine out of the others, but I guess that's also just me being critical of my art. Whatever. I don't know. These are just thoughts of a rambling guy. I should increase plate. I don't know exactly why I have both of these going to 2 separate ones. it would make more sense if they were all on one, no? If I put one, like, right here. Hold on. We about to figure this the fuck out. What do I need to do here? I feel like I can delete this. Put a merger. Right here. Now put a splitter. Hold on, we're gonna figure this out real quick. So what if I did, right? We do a splitter right there. We do a merger. Yeah, merger right there. So that way, a little bit of this action. There we go. And I will simply... I guess if I need it, I can have it as a backup. I don't know. I don't know what to do with this now. Bunch of steel plates in there. Yeah, that just makes it a lot more streamlined, I think. Right. Or I'll just let that one run its course and then just delete it. Simple, easy. So anyway, that being said, of what I've had to say, which has been very awesome, and I know, again, I know nobody really gives a shit, and that's okay. You know, I think I've not accepted that. Well, I mean, I guess that's the right word. That makes it sound like I was there was a point where I wasn't accepting it, which is not the case. I don't really care. I don't really care if people don't give a fuck. I'm here just rambling. And it's been super awesome just to be able to get back on here and ramble and just talk about shit that no one really cares about. And I think that's pretty awesome that I have the ability to do that. And that there's somebody somewhere out there just listening. And I think that's pretty cool. Okay, I'm getting back to the game now. After this final thought, I'm getting back to the game, and we're focused solely on the game. But I already know what games I want to play on here. So I want to do, at some point, I want to play, like, I want to do, like, a Pokemon playthrough, right? I want to do a Pokemon playthrough and, like, a challenge playthrough of, like, multiple Pokemon games. I think it's super fun. I'm really into that series, and, green screen. And I think it would just be a fun time. I used to do way back in the day shiny hunts, for the OG members who were watching me back in the day. I used to do shiny hunts live, and there was at some point I did a Pokemon Platinum. I started a Pokemon Platinum playthrough, which was pretty cool. A lot of people tuned into that because that was right around when Sword and Shield was releasing. So that was pretty cool. I want to do something like that again. I want to start playing horror games as well, because I feel like that would be a really fun thing to do, because I am so scared shitless of horror games. I cannot play horror games because I will scream, and I think that's exactly why it would be so fun. And of course, like, I will probably hop back on here at some point and do another marathon live stream or another Arc Raiders live stream, probably after this. But Like I want to do Pokemon. I want to do like Final Fantasy. I want to do that as a series. Really give my thoughts on that. And like there's a handful of other games that I've just got in my collection that like I just want to go through my backlog and I just want to play my backlog and I want to record it and really just play it and really give my thoughts about it because that's like another one of my main hobbies and passions in life is video game collecting. Video game collecting and you know, really having like physical media and stuff. You know, of course, it's just I don't know. It's just a huge part of life that I find enjoyable. Like going to a game store, picking up a game, like a physical game, I think is the coolest thing ever. Because I like having a little box on my shelf that I can whip out and be like, this is my game that I own right here. Sniff the box all I want. Because it's got that new game smell. Not because I'm weird or anything. Weird. I came over here. Oh, no, I didn't come over here, Frank. I needed to go over here to actually put this. I forgot I have like a little office. Okay, let's put some of that in there. Guess I don't have anything else. Damn. I'm gonna go see how the rotors and the reinforced plates are. Because I done forgot what I was doing because I've been rambling on too much. I really told myself I was gonna take it easy and not be as like not as loud and like really upbeat, but I just can't help it. I'm just so happy to like be doing this again. Because I really thought I wasn't. I really thought I was done. And that was really sad because I was just like, well, I guess I gave it my best shot and I just like can't do it, you know? Which is very obviously it was very obviously not the case, but I really thought that it was a done deal. Yeah, okay, so okay, I remember. This right, I needed rotors to be able to build assemblers. Okay, so the idea is we're gonna have 2 of each. We're just waiting here all damn day. So I am little assembly plant going. Which eventually we will do like we'll do a big old redesign of this this factory. Now is not that time though. Right now everything's just a flat plane, which I guess is not necessarily a bad thing. But I've got crazy ass ambitions of like having this like a multi-tiered tower, which I think would be pretty cool. And then just seeing seeing the conveyor belts go outside of the tower and then back in and then outside and then back in and then there just being a point, right? Where it just everything is just doing it all by itself. Like you have a tube that goes straight up to the top where like the space elevator is or some shit. That's like the dream. Okay. I am going to not worry about whatever the fuck just happened. Oh, well, that's what I was about to do anyway, which was get rid of the power. So I don't know why these mergers are here. I guess just because it looked a little nicer. Everybody is free to critique my Satisfactory building skills, because I know they suck. I give everybody a free pass on this one, you know. Nope, can't do that. I guess those two were just a fucking coincidence then. I will redo the power grid once we get coal. That is our objective. We are getting coal. One way or the other. We are gonna have this one do... So check it. So we got reinforced iron plate here, reinforced iron plate there. We're gonna do a rotor there, and then another rotor there, which it already has, which is pretty awesome. Oh, I guess I didn't notice that. If you copy something and place it, I guess it also copies what it's producing. So what do we need in here? We need iron plates and screws. Coming right up. Aye, aye, Captain. Got it. And so this is why I built this, right? So this is literally like, I just come here and I'm like, oh, I need iron plates and screws. So I go and connect the iron plates, and I go in up here where the screws are, and I literally just connect it, and it's so fucking easy. It's too easy. It's too fucking easy. I need iron rods and screws in here. So iron rods, screws, and rods. There we go. There we go. Now we're hustling with the best of them now. Now this is probably going to put a strain on our screw production, which is fine. I will deal with that in time. I will also probably need to build a third biomass, which I'm not too thrilled about, but it must be done for the sake of science. Or something along those lines. Okay, let's fucking put you in there. In there. You are doing your own thing. Can I split that? I can. And now things are moving, which is awesome. Fuck, wait. We're gonna temporarily disable that, because that is attempting to go where the rotors are, I think. That is a big no-no. We will... do. We're gonna have to replace this with a splitter, is what we're gonna have to do. Delete that. No, delete that. Or not a splitter. We're gonna have to replace it with a merger. Is what I meant. That way. Fuck. Yes, I would like to align it. So you're gonna go there. You're gonna go there. You, my friend, are... You're gonna do this. And the only reason I'm setting this here... Did I... That's another fucking splitter. That is not a... Am I stupid? I think the answer is quite possibly. Right, merge and merge. Yeah. Okay, excellent. So that way, that is now good to go. And so... There we go. I give a shit about things being, like, perfectly fucking aligned. It just... At the very least, those will go into the storage containers and... be a-okay. Quite alright. Alright, it's not the fastest right now because we are probably straining the fuck out of our... oh yeah. Oh yeah, we are straining the fuck out of any production that we've had thus far. Well, I don't know. This one seems to be doing just fine. Everything else seems to not be doing just fine. Which probably means we need more screws. That fucking iron ore? Or, like... iron ingots? Oh, maybe I put this here because later on we're gonna get steel or some shit. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know why that is there. That definitely should not be there. Well, I guess we can move it over. I need to build a sink. So for those that don't know, this game is really awesome because if you have like spare resources and stuff, you can literally just dump it into like a void and it will give you rewards. I think is pretty darn cool. Oh yeah, I need to check and see iron rods as well. I know we are probably... that is being properly drained. Now see, this is the part where it gets a little scary, because I, as a thinking man, would very much like to keep things together, right? So everything is just organized. But the only problem is that now I've got iron rods here, and then the next one is iron rods, but the iron rods are being constructed into screws. And I've got screws for the next 2. So do I put this one as an iron rod, or do I shift these down, completely rebuild this? I think I'm just gonna have to put the iron rods, or make this one an iron rod. I think that's the only way to do it, without having to completely rebuild everything. I mean, I can. When we eventually redo the power grid, I will probably end up rebuilding a lot of stuff. I just don't know. I just couldn't tell you. I mean, it just occurred to me I haven't been recording this. Oops. Really unfortunate. Oh well, I get the VOD later. Even though the VOD's not that good a quality on Twitch. But this stream today almost did not happen. I was very, very tired. And was having my girlfriend went to go visit her parents. So I was like trying to say bye to her, and then I was just like, man, I really don't know if I can be awake enough to do this, but I had to find the inner strength, because in my line of work, it takes a lot out of you. It really does. But I think temporarily I'm gonna make this a well. No. I think. Oh, maybe I just had an idea. I may or may not have just had an idea. How would that work? No, that wouldn't work. These things have to be pretty set in stone, otherwise I'd have to redo this whole section. That might just be what I have to do, is just redo the whole section. So basically what I'm thinking, all right, this is what I'm envisioning in my head. Either I have to make one of these unused constructors that are not hooked up to anything right now. I have to make one of these make iron rods. And I have to make another one make screws. So I was thinking about switching this one over to another screw production, which would make sense. So that way I would have 3 screw productions, and then I'd have iron rods here at the end. But then it would be a logistical issue of trying to connect everything, right? Because then I would have to find some way to make everything connect to this point. Or no, or to a different point. I would have to make it connect to a different point. And then I would have to basically just rebuild it, everything. Everything that, this whole middle section I'd have to rebuild. What a conundrum. What a conundrum. There's just really isn't any easy way to do this without just rebuilding everything, if I'm being perfectly honest. My shit was not set up for... So here's what we're gonna do. Maybe not. First, we're gonna take stock of how much we have. If we could just get to coal power, that is literally all I ask. Which, by the way, that this is currently producing rotors and stuff, we are not going to be there anytime soon. We might be there a little soon. I know, we got fucking reinforced plates for fucking days. Trying to take... Okay, let's go see where we are with all this stuff. I imagine just everything's getting so bogged down because there's just simply not enough screws. There's just simply not enough screws. That is just all there is to it. There might be... The iron rods... Oh, are the iron rods, like, actually... They're somewhat keeping up now. Which is very interesting, because I guess it's just all waiting on screws. So then maybe what it is we just make another screw. I will eventually have to rebuild this. I know that for a fact. I will eventually have to rebuild all of this. Okay, so instead of that being a splitter, we're gonna make this a merger. Have it go that way. Same thing with this. Build you, and you. Connect you there, and connect you there. All of it going into one direct line. We will have you connected over here. You will make that. And you, we will make you into whatever. Which I don't think you're even set up. Correct. Are you? Yeah, you are also. Are you even connected to anything? Answer, probably not. There you go. Alright, well, there is increased screw production, which is definitely going to kill us on power. So I am going to go out and chop more trees. I love deforestation. Put that on a t-shirt. Somebody, I need that on a t-shirt right now. Chop down a bunch of the leaves and shit. Until one of our fuses busts. What the fuck are you?
This bleeding temple homes a resident song. Play for us.
Interesting.
The effigy has no song, only echoes, but it is part of a river. Why does the effigy avoid the windows?
Attention. Your brain's operations are outside typical parameters. Time spent daydreaming will be deducted from your sustenance budget.
Ah, amazing. I'm just popping some trees. It's like Minecraft. But not really. Okay, thank God. So we're gonna go turn all these leaves and shit into power. At least into biomass. Does not take that long to make at all. I give the biomass burners a lot of shit, but they do hold up far better than I really give them credit for. But I also just keep adding more biomass burners, which is another really awesome thing. But I'm trying to move away from the biomass. Is what we were trying to move away from. All of that. I could honestly give less of a fuck about the miners right now. We have so much ore. Ore is not the problem. It's literally just keeping up with everything else. That is the only thing that I'm concerned with. I don't know why you don't have any fuel. But there you go. To help keep everything afloat. So, my next big purchase, okay, my next big thing for the good of the channel is, I think next I really want to focus on getting a Stream Deck, because it is going to be so helpful trying to do transitions and things of that nature. It is going to be just a huge help, so I don't have to do it all manually. So the music fade in that is at the beginning of my streams, I do that. I manually do that. And like I feel like that would just help a lot. And like I manually do everything. So having a little bit of automation there would really help. And I think a better microphone with an actual like XLR mixer that I can utilize, and maybe better headphones, because these are just wireless razors. And I do apologize for the fucking green screen not being like that great. It has to do with the camera quality. My camera's not that good of quality, and because my camera's not that good of quality, everything else is not, you know, the way it picks things up is not that good of quality. You get it. I'm trying to see if this has helped screw production at all. Seems like it has, at least a little bit. Things are at least slightly more, okay, yeah, I see it now. As long as we're just, like, the slightest bit more... Yeah, we didn't realize it takes 25 screws. Pretty interesting. If anything, I could also open this up. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe eventually I'll just have to have 2 lines. No, I've got it. I've got it. I think somewhere along the way, yeah, that's what I need. I need a fuck ton of Mark II. I need a fuck ton of Mark IIs, because those will just get things there faster. I feel like that's exactly what we need. Not yet, since we are trying to get... Oh. Where did that just... Okay, so we've got... I think we've got plenty of rotors now. We're just really hurting on the reinforced plates. That's just what we're hurting on. There. Run all the way back and see how much this is. Oh, another game that I really want to do, kind of as a homage to like Destiny and stuff. Like I want to play Destiny. This isn't the video. This is a completely separate thought that I just had. But whenever I do the Destiny video, I want to do Destiny, but I play it from like start to finish. Like I will start with Destiny 1. I will get some people together to do Destiny 1 raids, right? And then I will play the fuck out of Destiny 1. And then as I'm done with Destiny 1, I will start a brand new character on Destiny 2, and I will just play the fuck out of Destiny. And like you get all the exotics again. I feel like that would be super fun. Oh shit, we might be farther along on this than I thought. Hell yeah, dude. But I want to do that just as a homage to Destiny because Destiny was my favorite game. I've learned, even though there was like a love-hate relationship with it, but Destiny was my favorite. And it is extremely sad how it ended up. I know this is like fucking old news at this point, but it's just sad how it ended up. That's all there is to say about it. Just really, really sad. And I, for one, am not that happy about it, as a lot of people are. But, you know, we'll play it as long as it's still up. That was another thing. I tried editing and doing guide-style videos, like you see a lot of other people doing, like Aztecross and Fallout plays and people like that. I tried, like, sort of emulating their style of videos, because I was like, well, maybe that's what it is. Maybe I'll, like, do, like, guide videos and try to help people through stuff. Not for me. It takes an incredible amount of time and dedication and knowledge to be able to do that stuff that I just don't have. That's all there is to it. I just don't have the time. There we go. Okay. If there's one thing that we have done throughout the how long have we been streaming? The freaking hour and a half that we've been streaming, it's pressing this big button and getting this fucking good to go. So
Milestone reached. Power
Fuck yeah.
production can now be fully automated by burning coal, which has been added to the resource scanner. Water is also necessary to run the coal-powered generator and will require a network of pipelines to be transported from a water source. To assist with locating and identifying water, Fixit has compiled this guide. Water is a somewhat reflective liquid and it may have thick vegetation growing nearby. To test if something is water, try touching it. If it is not solid and does not corrode your suit, it is probably water.
thank you. Very cool, Ada. I done forgot how to skate. That is emotes. Yeah, it's okay. There it is. So we could go scan for coal. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that is so far away. Yeah, that is so far away. All right, let's I guess let's fucking meander on over there. Maybe it's not as far as I thought. Maybe it's about, if it's about as far away as that coal or that copper is. So the one thing that I really wanted to try and avoid doing, right? This is the last time I played through this. I was bringing like conveyor lines from like all the way like half across the map over to this like one spot, and I just don't like the, it's like a cosmetic thing. I do not like the way it looks. So I would rather have like dedicated sites, right? Dedicated like plants. Well, fuck. I was supposed to get over there. I guess I could just build. Guess we're just gonna Fortnite this bitch right now. Yeah, I really want to try to avoid doing that if possible. So this coal is in theory up ahead, and I see a power slug. I also see some enemy I'm not very fond of at this particular moment. Okay, so that, I reckon, is coal. Pretty awesome. Oh yeah, then there's these fuckers that are down here. The fireball spitty motherfuckers. Oh, now the real question is, how am I going to get down there safely? Hey, yo. It's over here. Fuck. I even... Air is needed. Are you... No, okay, I have to have something else for that. That's pretty interesting. Oh, shit. Come on. Come on. Get over here. There you go. I got modular. Oh, a rotor. Oh, fuck, 33 of them. Yeah, I'll take 33 random rotors laying on the ground. Sounds pretty awesome. Take some wires, some of that. Lots of fucking good materials. I guess we'll just remember that this is here. Take the sea a little bit more. Also forgot I left my air conditioner on. It's probably been picking up through the mic, so I apologize. We're just gonna jump down here and then build ramps. That's just what we're doing. We are once again gonna Fortnite this bitch. And then once we find an easier way to traverse. What is this? For a summer sloop? Let's get rid of this wood. Sweet S, bro.
The Summer Sloop was named after Marie Somerville, co-founder of Fixit and head of its R&D department. There are many theories about the origin of this shape and why this symbol mathematically resembling a Mobius strip has found its way to both human and extraterrestrial culture. Thankfully, you don't need to know any of these theories to be a pioneer. Research it in the MAM to establish locally appropriate classification and application. Fun fact. The planet you are on was found and named during a planet spotting event Marie hosted named Marie's Awesome Scientific Search of the Avant-Garde Exoplanets.
Interesting. Okay, so that's mining coal. That is gonna fuck me up pretty royally. Okay, dead now. We should have another. Ooh, what's over here? See some sparkly. What are you? What are you? Batterum ore.
Unknown metal collected. This metallic element is showing properties similar to those in Group 11 on the periodic table, such as high conductivity and malleability. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application.
I will do that. I will fucking research that shit, because that seems pretty cool. So, I'm just gonna mine a little bit of this just so we can, do, I don't know, something with it. Oh, it got in my eye. We're gonna drop those leaves. Some of this here coal. I don't think I need that. We're gonna pick up the portable. Fuck it, we'll leave that there. No, wait, I wonder if I can build, yeah, let's just go ahead, fuck it, let's just go ahead. And I'm just gonna make this another another base of operations here, right? So we're just gonna boom, boom. Do a biomass burner here. Word. We will just have this shit while I'm out doing stuff, just mine and put it into something. Interesting. I didn't know I had access to a notepad. We'll do something like that. I have not placed that in a good spot. Something like that. There we go. Not perfect, but that'll be good for now. It will put it where it's supposed to go. And I will come back for that. I guess I should put that jump pad somewhere around here. But I've got a nice frame of reference. I put down. That. I didn't even know I could do that. This is me. Now that I think about it, I just discovered that there's a fucking map. I just discovered that you could put map markers down here too. Oh. Select icon. Hour. Oh. Una momento. Apply that. Oh. That is the hub. That is home. This is home. I guess I should, on my way back, I should put a marker where the copper. That way I don't lose track. I find it pretty dumb that it does not. Oh, it does. Excellent. That is what I like to see. Yeah, we're just gonna pretend like this is a bridge or something and totally not like a handful of foundations that I put together. So yeah, okay, so it's just a little bit past the copper, which is pretty cool. Which I'm just gonna throw down a little marker right here. This is copper. Yeah. That way, coal's over there, copper's there, and we have the main base over here, which can always be found where the space elevator is. Eventually, we'll get that stuff over here. I just don't know how I want to do it yet, because again, I don't want. If it's the mines, I don't give a shit. If it's literally anything else, I do give a shit. Does not seem to be anything else. So if it's just the mines, I don't really care. They will be fine. Got enough iron ore to go around. Let's select a new milestone before we do anything else. Okay, yeah, so this is what I was talking about. So we get vehicular transport, which gives you a tractor, truck station, tractor path, vehicle path, and some inventories. Pretty neat. Because I think the ideal way to do it, right, is to go over and have your different points, right? So like this right here would technically be our iron production. This is everything that has to do with any type of iron, right? Which is why it's so fucking large, is because it's all of it's just fucking iron. Over there is the copper production, which has everything to do with copper. And then of course you have coal, which is the main like coal production. So the idea is you want the tractor to like bring items from those plants and bring them like to a main assembly plant or some shit like that. You want some variation of that plan, right? Or you just want it to bring all the like raw copper and stuff over here. But I'm not quite sure how I want to do it yet, so I guess we will figure it out. And that's honestly what I love about this game, is that there are so many different ways that you can realistically do it. You can, and I've done it before, just haul a fucking long-ass conveyor belt over here. That works until something runs out of power, and then you gotta go all the way back and fix it. Let's see here. I didn't even choose a milestone. I'm a fucking idiot. Okay, let's, before we choose the milestone, I guess see how much this, coal generator is. We're just gonna need some plates, that's all we need. And then we're gonna need a water source would be awesome. Assembler's doing the good work. Up with everything. Go. I'm gonna have the coal plant like I should have it where the coal is. And then I can just have one big fucking power generator line or like power line going over there and just connect it to the rest of the power line. Right? That might be a better idea. So that way that's what the coal can just constantly be doing. And it's not so much work over here, I guess. I don't know. I guess we'll figure it out. Before I go over there, I guess I should figure out what we need for water. Water. Hoppers. Damn. Oh, I thought it was gonna fucking die. Nitrogen, copper, and copper ingots, and I'm pretty sure this is just copper wire, and then that's copper cable. We do one for, actually, what's this shit over here? Is this more of that stuff, or is this copper? I don't know what you want. Or at least I don't remember what you want. The computer's not telling me anything, so... We're gonna do a little bit of this section. And we're gonna do a little bit... How about we do... Hold on, I'll get there eventually. A splitter. fucking wrongly. I will eventually also redo this, but I'm just trying to get everything up in the most basic way possible, I guess. Yeah. I might have to build another biomass. Nope, I do not need copper wire. I need copper sheet this time. There we go. I need 20 of these to be able to build the water thing, and I'm gonna have to find a source of water. Which I don't know if there is one over there or not, or if this is all just sky. Very interesting conundrum we find ourselves in. There's gotta be like some form of water, some around where the coal is. Ah, here's me a power slug. There he is, get him. Yeah, I fucking hear ya. Oh, there's fucking two of them. Here's another power slug, I just have no idea. I guess this is now the, I guess this is now the conundrum, is where the fuck do I find water? I didn't really think about that. I was really hoping that this was going to work out in my favor. I swear there was, like, some form of water up top, maybe, no? I guess we're about to find out. La-da-dee, la-da-dee, la-da-dum. I'm surprised the stream has been holding up as well as it has. For me not having done this in a pretty good while. Yeah, I swear that there was like, I might have just imagined it, like maybe this is just like the copium that I have. Being like, oh, there's a water source, which is probably the case. Probably just huffing mad copium. As the kids say, I don't fucking know. Ouch. There is indeed no ounce of water here, which is just awesome. And I'm not sure how, of all places, we are going to get a coal delivery all the way to our base. So this is really unfortunate, but we might have to go the long-ass fucking, the long fucking conveyor belt route. Those two definitely could have fucking hit me, but they did not. So take that how you will, life. I do not feel comfortable jumping over that, so I will not. Let me scan around. You know what? You know what? Hold on. Hold up. Oh, son of a bitch. I thought you were off my ass. No, 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 no. Stop running away from me. See, I am not locked in here with you. You are locked in here with me. I swear there was a way I could, scan other shit. Like liquids and shit. Okay, we might have to search for another thing of coal. Let's see, that's just way too far away wherever anything else is. That's just entirely way too far away. Hmm. I mean, I know we can just build a long-ass conveyor belt. I know we can just build some long fucking pipes, which the pipes I'm not really worried about. Like, the pipes, I kind of makes sense, you know? I don't know. I just wish there was a better way that it looked. This does not look.
Unknown crystalline mineral collected. This mineral is composed of the same chemical elements as quartz and may yield similar industrial functions. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application.
I'm gonna have to research a whole bunch of stuff. I have not been doing that. Yeah, so I can get the water from right here. So I guess, like, if I really wanted to, I could build one long-ass thing over there. But I just don't think that that's a good idea. I also just don't think getting water from over here is generally a good idea. I did not mean to scan that shit 3 times. I was trying to cancel it. But I... You're not gonna kill me, are you? Nope. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This seems like a safe, somewhat safe-ish way of getting water. That will not... Oh, fuck. That will not spell my immediate doom. This is something I think I can get behind. Now, it's important to note that I came all the way here and did not grab the thing that I needed to actually make... this, which is pretty awesome. Really love that for me. So we're gonna have to find a way to get the fuck out of here. Ah, fuck. Ow, my legs. Okay. I'm gonna use this opportunity to take a little bit of a break, and to go get like a drink or something, and then I will continue building and shit. Then I'll probably play for a little bit longer, and then I'll probably stop. But we're gonna go take a little bit of a break. I will be right back, gamers. Ah, there's the button. Okay. I am back. I guess I should say we are back. Ah, but my light. Okay. I've taken break and we are back at it again. I'm still not sure how I want to do this. I think I've just accepted that there's just no good way to do this. I should go get the thing that I need. What I should do. So, the plan is go get the thing that I need, craft the water pump, go and build out a way for the pipes to get over this way, and pray and hope. Oh god, something fucking went out. Also has... Hopefully that keeps that powered on for a little bit. So now that I'm like, I don't want to say like I'm back, say, Because that thing that happened where I just kind of disappear for a little bit could happen again. I would sure and pray to God that it won't, but it is a possibility. But I will give people proper. That was my first mistake, is not giving people proper like a proper update like on my socials. So follow me on my socials, or at least like give it a look once in a while if you've noticed I haven't been there for a while, because I will for sure this time, if something like that happens again, like post over there and be like, hey, this is what's happening. Gotta, dip for a little bit. I hope that nothing like that happens again. So if it doesn't, then we should be aiming to stream on Tuesdays. Tuesdays around shit. Oh, you saw. Oh, I'm gonna die. I lived. Damn fuckers have so much goddamn. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Should be around. Should be around Tuesdays. Tuesdays noon or 12 p.m. EST. That is when I'm aiming to stream. And hopefully by then I'll have these camera issues like somewhat sorted. Where the green screen is all weird and wacky. This only really happens at night because for some reason streaming at night is not my I am fucking, hold on. I am moving this camera up to this corner. So it's a little bit better. Now it does kind of look weird me looking this way, but it'll be a little bit better so you can actually see the phases over, I guess I should, over in that corner? No, over in that corner. That's weird. I gotta flip that around at some point, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I'm still getting used to OBS and all those fucking weird quirks anyway. Oh yeah, I was trying to grab that fucking slug. Come here, you little fucker. Hopefully this big beefy man does not come and fuck me up. Ah, not enough space. Come on. Damn it. Yeah. Damn, there he goes. Fucking ragdoll physics off the fucking cliff. That's beautiful. Yeah, I gotta turn some of these into power cells. That is my next thing. Ah, fuck that limestone. There we go. Okay. Is there water? Is all that water? Or is all that sky? No, because all that is sky. So that must be water. Meaning that there is water that way, which would be significantly easier. Water question mark. That's where I want to go. I want to go to water question mark. And I want to see what we can do there. If anything, I might have to make a small, like, cold distribution facility, like somewhere on the mainland where the tractor can come over. I'm really not sure how I want to do it. I'm really not. Oh, this might kill me. Every time I'm like, oh, this might kill me, and then it doesn't. It like ends up doing the most small amount of damage that it possibly could. Fuck. Yeah, let's go over and see where water question mark is. But yeah, Tuesdays, noon, or 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is when we will be streaming. I'll probably be back here Tuesday with, well, either this or maybe a different game. I've been playing for 2 hours. No water for me. I have a crisp Dr. Pepper from Wendy's from like 2 hours, 3 hours ago. Okay, this is water. This is indeed water. Ah, yes. That makes it so much easier. Okay, water time. Excellent.
That may indeed be water. Try submerging your arm. If it does not dissolve, that will narrow down the range of possibilities. Or you could just pipe it to a coal-powered generator and see what happens.
Oh, there you go. Okay, so now that we have that, we need a fuck ton more of this shit. And we need the coal power generator. So I don't know how I want to go. I know I keep saying that, but I really have no clue how I want to go about this, which is that's rather unfortunate, you know? I mean, the only option is I set up and I meet it right here in the middle. So have one long ass conveyor belt go all the way from the coal to all the way over here. Right? Because I'm going to have that long pipe going over here anyway. Right? Or going to like some sort of like fluid storage area. Or honestly, I could just have it set up here. This is what I did last game. The last game that I played is I just had everything set up here. Which I think I might do. Yeah, let's get some foundations built just to kind of give this a little bit of a professional-ish. Yeah, do like 2-meter foundation. Somewhere, find the edge. We're gonna do it like right there is the start of it. Interesting. Yeah, fuck it. We'll make this shit thick as fuck. Have some ramps and shit going this way. Maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe I just need to utilize the maybe I just need to utilize my building components a little bit more, which is something I did not do with the last game though. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Got that built in there. Also come up here. A little bit of that and a little bit of that. Build a little bit out this way. We are missing concrete. God damn it. Let's just see how can this fit here. It indeed. Probably gonna have to point it that way. Go get more concrete. More concrete. We can build more shit. Yeah, maybe I'm just gonna have to build over there to have that tractor or something. I'm just not sure. Let's see. Let's take a look at the other milestones as well. There's power storage, some power towers, shit like that. Steel production. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to go with vehicle transport on this one. That in there. That. Some modular frames, and we're pretty good to go. Oh, damn, now I'm missing rotors. Yeah, I guess I should, running low on fuel, which is not a good thing. I mean, I'm sure I have enough resources to make sure I'm good for a while. I will take some of that, and I will take some of this. I will take some of with some of that. And I will hope that that will be enough. That will be enough. And concrete. That's what I came over here. I will probably be ending the stream here soon. Just because it's getting pretty late and I've got work tomorrow and I need to be up early for. Again, Tuesdays, noon. That is when we'll be streaming. I think I've got it on my Twitch page. Maybe not so much YouTube or Kick. But if anybody is interested, I do have a suggestion box on Twitch. Suggest any games that you might want me to play or check out or anything of that nature, and see if I can't play it. Otherwise, I'm just going to pick random games from my collection to play. And I will probably do another thing with like Marathon or Arc Raiders soon. I don't know. Both games are just kind of in a weird spot for me right now. Not that I'm not necessarily not wanting to do videos on them, but they're just like, I don't know, just right now they're just not that interesting because not a whole lot's going on. I don't even know if Marathon is even going to be alive for very much longer. Very sad to say. I done forgot what I was doing. But god damn it. I blame you. I blame you. I was just building out this platform is all I was doing. Tall fucking platform. God damn, my arm keeps fucking itching. Keeps itching real bad. I do also just want to take a moment, and I know I haven't like properly done this. It's kind of been the Ethan show for a hot minute, but I do just want to take a moment to like properly thank anyone that has joined the stream so far or has tuned in and like actually stayed, or just has like popped by for a little bit and just, you know, left. Like that's cool too. I just appreciate anyone that has actually come in to like watch, you know, in any capacity. It's really awesome. And I truly do appreciate it because there's like there's a lot of other people that are trying to do what I'm trying to do. Like, what I'm trying to do is nothing special or new. And some people choose to watch and stick around, and some people just come in for a little bit. Either way, I just appreciate anybody that actually gives me a chance. So, um... So thank you guys for being just, in general, awesome, and, for just kind of sticking in there. And yeah, I just appreciate it. You know, because again, the goal with this for me is not really like, I'm not trying to get super
Interesting.
well
Most
known
pioneers
or
already had coal power set up by this point because they understood their responsibility to humanity. Adjusting pioneer attitude metrics. Reminder: coal-powered generators require coal.
I'm gonna building like 2 of these motherfuckers. All right, and so I got that going, and I can then watch this shit. Where did it go? Fluid buffer. I can hold. Right. So the idea is that I'm gonna have the water coming in, and we're gonna try and hold it. I have a little area where we can hold it, feed it into the coal generators. But we also want to have room for expansion for these later on down the line, and we also want to have room for power storage as well. God damn it, I'm missing modular. This fucking sucks. Okay, well, let's just at least get the fucking pipes built. Let's just at least get the fucking pipes built. And get at least one of these generators online. All I need to do. Before the night is over, that is what I'm going to do.
Fix-it pipelines can contain any fluid, including the water necessary for coal-powered generators. Note: water does not flow upwards by itself. While water extractors provide some lift, to truly defy gravity, consider the use of pipeline pumps.
We are building these fucking pipes up and up and up. There we go. Something along those lines. And we need like a biomass burner or some shit just around, which I don't even have. Hell yeah, I don't need fuel for that because I put it all in the other shit. So why wouldn't I? Wish there was a way I could just craft shit. Okay, that is... It's doing it. It's filling up with water. It could be a little cleaner, but... Yeah, I need to go get some. So that is what I'm gonna do. Get more fuel. Chop down even more trees and shit like that. Got Dragon Sensei 29 in the chat saying Weeble Waba. That's what I said, brother. That is what I said. But in any case, how you doing, my man? Glad you could come by for the stream. We are so fucked. Yeah, fuck it. We'll just roll with that for the time being. Well, I guess it... I guess it doesn't really matter too much. I don't have coal. That's kind of dependent on... Coal is kind of dependent on what I'm trying to do here. Alright, let's just get this shit connected in some capacity. If I have to manually go and grab coal, just manually go and grab coal. That's just how it'll have to be. Something like that, just to keep our stuff kind of running. So we're gonna go back over here. We are... Welcome everybody that has just joined us. Still hammering away at Satisfactory right now. It is not going as I have envisioned, as for some reason this shit's not flowing as well as I thought, and I didn't think it was that upwards. Oh, it's probably because I have no more power over here. Okay, yeah, so let's just put the biomass in here. There we go. So hopefully that'll give us just enough power. Where this shit could flow. Seems like it. Seems like it's working all right. Yeah. Don't particularly see any problem. Oh, we're gonna hope and pray that we'll start to fill up the coal generator and we will be... Yeah, there we go. We are cooking with peanut oil now. water is having a little bit of trouble keeping up. Okay, never mind. I fucking lied. It's not having trouble at all, actually. It just fucking lied to me. Okay, word. We're just gonna have to now... And I think we could go ahead and dismantle this. We don't have any use for that anymore. Even though it's not perfect, I still have to manually go and grab coal. That is the only problem that I'm having at the current moment, is I have to go and manually grab coal. But I'm working on that solution as quick as I possibly can, but at least the miners are going. These ones I can... It's sort of put on the grid. Like so. Okay. Yeah, so for those of you that are just joining us, we're playing Satisfactory, as the title implies of the stream. And we're just trying to get our power situation figured out. Which, I mean, so far it's going pretty alright. We just got we've got water flowing, which is a good sign. Now all we need to do is just find a way to get coal over this way. And we are trying to complete phase 2 of the space elevator, but that's kind of on the back burner right now. Just because we've got other shit going on at the current moment, like trying to get our power situation figured out. Which is still not even final, but I've got to figure it all out, like how I want everything set up. I like to make everything look aesthetically pleasing, but it is very clear I need to increase production more, because I have a lot of iron that's just kind of standing around. I'll have to redo pretty much everything eventually. I just wanted to get these systems up and in place so I could see what they kind of look like. Kind of envision what everything looks like. Eventually I'll get rid of the biomass burners, but that'll be for when we figure out how to get water and coal both in the thing. Which I know I could just do a long-ass conveyor belt, but... You know. I don't like doing that. So. But that is probably gonna be all the time that I've got for this live stream. I've been playing for 2.5 hours. I think that's a pretty good end to it. That's realistically just all the time that I have for today. So, I really appreciate everybody that has come by here. I'm sorry if you've just come by here and the stream's just now ending, but it's just all the time that I got for it. But catch me on Tuesdays. Tuesdays at noon is when I'm gonna try to stream. You know, every Tuesday around noon. We'll be back with either this game or we'll be on a different game. We will return to this either next Tuesday or just whenever soon. It really just depends on how I'm feeling that day. I might go and like play some marathon or something, but if I'm not doing that, then it'll be this game. So yeah, I super appreciate everybody that's just been popping in and out, and yeah, you guys will catch me on Tuesdays or just wherever. If you haven't already followed me on my socials, follow me on YouTube and shit like that, because it helps me out a lot and would be a very big, I would appreciate it a lot. I put a lot of effort into this shit. But anyway. Alright guys. y'all have a good rest of your night, and I will catch everybody later. Peace out.